International events like the AFCON and the Euros frequently drop a mix of excitement and bizarre moments that leave fans astounded. For example, Ivory Coast fired their coach mid-tournament and still won. Meanwhile, South Africa exacted Ronaldo's revenge on Morocco. But don't worry if you missed out on these events. The Euros are just around the way, and they are about to give some amazing experiences. So brace up as we go into some of the more bizarre moments from the Euros. Football, known for its great enthusiasm, occasionally descends into pandemonium, leaving us all confused. One such example is England's match against Russia during the 2016 Euros. On June 11, 2016, England met Russia in their first group match. However, the commotion began before the game, when English and Russian supporters battled, causing police to intervene with tear gas. The post-match situation deteriorated even further. The game ended in a 1-1 draw, with Russia scoring a last-minute equalizer to send its fans into a frenzy. Unfortunately, instead of celebrating calmly, some 150 Russian supporters stormed into the next stands, where English fans were sitting. The semi-finals of Euro 1988 had a duel of titans between the Netherlands and West Germany. The Dutch made an incredible comeback, with Ronald Koeman playing a key role in their 2-1 victory over their arch-enemies. However, Koeman's post-match theatrics stole the show. After exchanging shirts with a German player, Koeman made a joke about wiping his rear with the shirt, which irritated German fans. This light-hearted event, which was intended as a joke, pumped up the tensions between the two teams and added drama to an already fierce fight. Despite the controversy, Koeman's actions became a notable footnote in Euro history. Italy's Euro 2004 campaign took a sudden turn when they were eliminated in the group round. Italy, which need a win and specified score lines elsewhere to progress, did its part by defeating Bulgaria 2-1. However, their dreams were shattered as Sweden and Denmark drew 2-2, allowing both Scandinavian teams to proceed. This enraged Italian fans, who suspected Sweden and Denmark of conspiring their victories. Despite the lack of definitive evidence of foul play, the match remains full of controversy and serves as a sad reminder of the unpredictability and intrigue that may occur in football's biggest championships. Euro 2000 was a low point for the German national football team, with a last-place result in the group stage standing out as a clear failure. The team's poor performance, which included a single point and 5 allowed goals, was a long cry from their regular level of success. However, this poor campaign acted as a catalyst for transformation in German football. Following the conclusion of Euro 2000, German football began a time of reflection and transformation. Recognizing the need for improvement, the German football establishment made significant investments in player development and promoted a more technical style of play. These improvements paid off during the next decade, as Germany developed a generation of remarkable talent. This newfound focus on growth and skill paid off well in 2014, when Germany won the World Cup. With their recent success, the German team enters the 2017 European Championship as one of the favorites. The transition from Euro 2000 underachievers to world champions demonstrates the importance of strategic planning and investment in player development. Antonin Panenka's incredible penalty kick in the 1976 European Championship final is a story of nerves, boldness, and sheer cheekiness. Imagine this: West Germany, trailing 2-0, staged a stunning comeback against Czechoslovakia, equalizing in the 89th minute. The match advances to extra time, and as the intensity rises, both teams remain deadlocked and enter the suspenseful gunfight. 7 spot kicks, 7 successful conversions, until Uli Hoeneß misses his attempt. Then it is Panenka's time. With the weight of a nation's dreams on his shoulders, he pushes forward. Instead of blasting the ball, he carefully chips it, sending it drifting into the net, while the goalkeeper dives desperately in the opposite direction. This not only secured Czechoslovakia's triumph, but also cemented Panenka's place in football history. His audacity, coolness under pressure, and pure ingenuity in that moment cemented his place in history as the master of the most daring penalty kicks. The European Championship's transformation from a small-scale event to a huge spectacle has been amazing. The competition has grown tremendously since its humble beginnings, with only a few teams competing over a short period of time. This year's edition in France will be historic, with 24 teams competing for the first time. The debate over whether a larger tournament is better continues, but one thing is certain. Euro 2012 marked the end of an era, since it was the last edition to feature 16 participants. Since Euro 96, the competition format has been similar, with 4 groups of 4 teams, followed by quarterfinals, semi-finals, and a final, completing 31 matches. Only the strongest teams from Europe's tough qualification process advanced to the event, indicating its high level. The Euro 2012 was a tournament with many memorable performances. Spain's domination continued with a third consecutive major event triumph, demonstrating their remarkable teamwork. However, it was also a tournament for notable individuals. Andrea Pirlo's superb orchestration propelled Italy to the final, while Cristiano Ronaldo's blistering goal scoring for Portugal was breathtaking. Andres Iniesta, Spain's midfield maestro, captivated viewers with his poise and skill, emphasizing the tournament's mix of team and individual brilliance. Next, let's talk about the horrific moment when Christian Eriksen collapsed on the pitch during the 2020 Euros match against Finland. Eriksen, a top player for Denmark, went down unexpectedly, bringing the game to an end. In the middle of the confusion, heroes appeared, including defender Simon Kjær, who raced to Eriksen's side to ensure he could breathe, a key deed that doctors eventually attributed to Eriksen's survival. Players from both teams, including Thomas Delaney, Joakim Mæhle, and Finland's Lukas Hradecky, jumped into action, showing that humanity transcends football rivalries. In 2021, UEFA awarded Simon Kjær and the medical staff the UEFA President's Award for their heroism, highlighting the importance of values both on and off the pitch. Finally, let us end on a lighter tone with a story about Arsenal and Denmark's Lord Bendtner. Niklas Bendtner, a Danish player noted for his daring on and off the field, made headlines in 2010 with his lofty career objectives. The Arsenal striker openly put out his intention to become the Premier League's top scorer, the World Cup's leading goal scorer, and one of the world's best attackers in just 5 years. This statement of intent demonstrated Bendtner's confidence and belief in his talents, but it also sparked doubt in some quarters. Bendtner, however, created a lasting impression at Euro 2012, although in an unusual way. Bendtner scored a goal in Denmark's quarter-final against Portugal and celebrated in an unusual way. He raised his top to reveal Paddy Power-branded underwear, which was both unexpected and controversial. UEFA was not amused with Bendtner's display and suspended him for 1 match, as well as imposing a $100,000 fine. The event, dubbed as Pantsgate, sparked controversy in the football world, with many questioning Bendtner's actions and UEFA's response. Bendtner's celebration and subsequent punishment became a defining moment in football history, demonstrating the delicate balance between self-expression and game rules. During a Euro 2016 qualifier between Serbia and Albania, tensions erupted as a drone bearing the Greater Albania banner hovered over the pitch. This aggressive behavior inflamed the already tense mood in the arena, which was split between Serbian and Albanian fans. The situation worsened rapidly when a Serbian player, irritated by the flag's presence, seized and tore it down. This conduct sparked a violent fight between the players and fans of both sides, resulting in the match being abandoned. The episode showed Serbia and Albania's long-standing historical and political tensions. It also underlined the complexity of nationalism and identity in the Balkans, where symbols such as flags can have emotional and political significance. Euro 2000 featured a tense semi-final match between Portugal and France, but it wasn't just football that heated up the pitch. With the game deadlocked and extra time expiring, an incident occurred. Abel Xavier, a Portuguese defender, was accused of using his hand to block a goal-bound shot, which may have changed the match in France's favor. However, referee Günter Benke viewed things differently and awarded France a penalty kick. Zinedine Zidane stepped up and calmly converted, securing France's place in the final. The decision outraged Portugal fans, with many blaming the referees for costing their side the game, creating it a talking point for years to come. Now, as we wrap up today's episode, are there any other Bizzare moments in Euro's history that have created some sensational effect? Please let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe for more.